Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So for today, we're actually going to do a different type of video. It's not going to be a tutorial, but I just wanted to take the time to talk about a very special book that I think you should get. It's a Conguero, a memoir of Jimmie Morales, as told by Bella Martinez. It's a book that I really think that you should get and read and appreciate. But before getting into why I believe you should get it, I need to basically say something that I've been having in for maybe a whole week. As many of you know, on March 16th, 2021, it was a Tuesday morning. Unfortunately, Jimmie Morales passed away. At the time, I actually had 3 videos already recorded, pre-recorded, and scheduled for that week, based on the scheduling of the videos that I had in mind for this month. And I basically released a video Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of last week. And yeah, it was, you see a guy that was very happy, very joyful. And it was tough to kind of put that out there because it wasn't a reflection of what I was currently feeling. Jimmie Morales was a very, very important influence, not just in my playing, but in music in general. To hear about his passing, especially it being all of a sudden just completely caught me off guard. And I think it shook the whole percussion community to its core. And what's crazy is that he's actually one of the few musicians that have reached out to me. And I'm talking about like top legendary, crazy, well-known, recognized musicians. He's actually one of the first few people to first reach out to me and talk to me directly. It's actually 2 people that I could think about early on, who reached out to me, and especially in 2018, that's when this channel first started to really gain traction, when I think I was probably the most consistent. It was 2 people. It was actually Eddie Montalvo, where he actually uh, knew somebody that I knew, and that person asked if he could give my number to Eddie Montalvo, and I was like, of course. And Eddie Montalvo actually called me, and we spoke for like 30 minutes, and I was here like geeking out, fanboying, like, oh my gosh, Eddie Montalvo is talking to me, and literally taking the time to thank me for making these videos. And I'm here like just shook as a little kid. And maybe like a month later, I get a message on Facebook from Jimmie Morales. Him saying, how proud he is of me making these YouTube videos. And it's like, I'm there just shook. And he and I just would keep on writing to each other whenever he would post something, whenever he, it's just, it's crazy because like these are guys that I looked up to as a kid. I listened to nonstop, and I'm here like, you're talking to me. And it just, I don't think a lot of people would understand that feeling, that your heroes are talking to you and you're not disappointed by it. Because there's times that we meet certain people and they're kind of arrogant, they have this sort of cockiness, and maybe rightfully so, because they hit that little pedestal and they're on there, and maybe that's why. But this guy would talk to you as if he knew you for years, and message you like if you guys just got out of a cookout or something. It was like, literally, that's how Jimmie Morales would talk to me and comment on my videos or just reach out to me. It's just nuts, man, that he was this type of person. Aside from his amazing playing ability, aside from all the records he's recorded, aside from his unique slap and his powerful tone, aside from all that, he was just as humble can be. And so when you find out that he passed away, that was like the first thing I saw when waking up. I got messages, I got texts, like I was shook. I was like shook. And not like, I had all these videos scheduled, and I'm here like, man, that's not how I feel, like I'm here smiling, and for a whole week I've been like this, man, where I'm just like, man, you know, what can I do? And so I thought I would share something that he released with Bella Martinez back in December 2020. It actually talks about not just his musical success and his struggles. It talks about him as a person, as a family man, as a person that loved his children, and a person that took chances and took risks. You know, this is something that I think a lot of people should read, just because I think a lot of musicians think that becoming a conguero or becoming a percussionist is very easy, and that there isn't a lot of struggles, and that is just far from the truth. There are struggles, there are really great highs and really big lows, but the thing is persistence, is consistency, is humility. It's literally work ethic, and you see it in everything that he did in his life, in his career. And that's something that I think all of us should strive for as musicians, as artists, people that love to create music. And yeah, I definitely recommend this book. It's crazy because his discography, the pages go from page 93 to I think page 149. It's crazy. Like, this guy was on everything, and I'm here like, what is going on? And this dude wrote to me I don't, man. A lot of us are gonna miss Jimmie Morales. A lot of us are going to miss his music, his tone, his smile, his voice. You know, I think a lot of us are just gonna miss him. So I'll put links in the description below where you can get this book. It's available in English and in Spanish. It's also, I have the soft cover. It's also available in a hardcover if you want a hardcover. But yeah, you know, I recommend you get this. I think it's gonna be very special to have, especially all the legacy that he has left us. I think this is probably one of the most important things for us to get an inside look on who he was as a person and a musician. So rest in peace, Jimmie Morales. That was tough.